Hi guys, hope you all are doing well. I'm sure there's a lot of you that are getting in or just showing up and just hanging out. Need to really get my beard life in order here, but it's been a time. We were gone on vacation for exactly a week, and our HOA complained that our grass was overgrown. Like, yeah, well, I wasn't here to mow it. And I'm not gonna pay somebody else to mow it while we're gone, so get over it. Anyway, that's not what this live is about. Let's unbox some stuff. First package I got here is from Clint Justice. I bought a few things from him. It was about, I wouldn't say about a week ago, but it was he had a bunch of really cool old rugged stuff, including some old rugged butters that I needed because I had an oil for one. I still need an oil for one, but I have the oil for this one, and I needed the butter, and he had it. So that was exciting. I got a Mortis butter, which is great, and this one and Rigger both smell delicious. Yeah, that's so good. That one is, for those of you that don't know, is vetiver. It says moldy leather, but it really doesn't smell that way. What up, Matt? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope your sales on your hope your sales are going well with the Liberty Lead and such. I know at least 3 people that have purchased those sets, so that's cool. But I got this Mortis, and then I actually got a Rigger butter from him, which was exciting. Rigger is dark patchouli, black musk, seaweed, burnt cedar wood, rum, and tobacco. And it also smells delightful. Now, anybody out there have an oil of this that they could send me or would be willing to send me, that would be great. Hey, Lions, what's up? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. But anybody out there has a oil for Rigger, I'd be super grateful for that. Just, hit me up. Anyway, then he had a Goldie McTide water that I wish that I had gotten before, but I didn't. But this one is an Irish whiskey, green apple, coastal driftwood, emerald moss, crisp Irish meadow, tobacco flower, black pepper, and smoked vanilla rum. And that stuff smells good. I mean, the apple comes through a lot on this, and so does that leather in the background, but I never actually got to smell that or try it, so I'm excited to give that one a go too. And then I have a little sample bottle of Hidden Cove, which is great. This one's just real basic. And by basic, I mean for rugged, it's pretty basic. It's fresh dirt, petrichor, bergamot, amber, and grapefruit. And it actually does smell a lot like, I'll be honest, it kind of smells like a cove. With the petrichor, I think the petrichor kind of helps with that. I know a lot of people say that petrichor smells like dirt, but it just doesn't smell like that to me. I'm not, I get the dirt thing, but I'm not there. And then I got this. I'm not sure where this comes from, but I knew it was a custom by somebody. But this one is Ironbeard. Ironbeard at some point was, I think somebody had a custom of this because they had sample bottles. So might have been from some kind of scent of the month thing, but I don't remember what it was. What's funny to me, this reminds me so much of something in particular, and I can't put my freaking finger on it, but Ironbeard, that burnt sugar actually really comes through in this. Honestly, with the amount of stuff in here, it smells delicious. If you're like a gourmand person and can get your hands on some Ironbeard, it's the way to go, because it actually smells a lot like, it smells very gourmandy. But here we have the one that that has been around in there forever that I was never able to get because it was sold out, which is Gridiron. Felt like a cool thing to grab while you had it. Field turf, fresh clover, leather, tailgate stogies, sorry, and spiced fire pit. And it definitely has that grass vibe, so it's actually pretty nice. I didn't read this one. This profile for Ironbeard was American oak, ironwood, aged rum barrel, leather tobacco, ocean sea salt, driftwood mandarin, black cardamom, and burnt sugar. That burnt sugar comes through like hard. It smells really good though. No lie, that stuff actually smells delicious. So anyway, that is that one. Thank you, Clint, for that. I appreciate that so very much. Next, we had Essentials Earth. I ordered a couple things from them, which was awesome. I wanted to try this one. This one's Planet of the Grapes. Planet of the Grapes actually smells very much grapey. Very grapey. I'd say almost, you know, honestly, I don't know if it's gonna smell that. It smells like this to me outside, just not in beard or anything. But if I had to give this a genuine comparison, it reminds me a little bit, and I probably because of the really heavy grape, it reminds me a little bit of like, I wouldn't say cough medicine, but you know, like the grape, like I think it was called Dimetap at one point. It was like Dimetap. It's like a cold thing, but that's what that one smells like to me, and I got a beard butter that matches it, which is great. And then we have this one, which I was excited to try. This one is Cherry Ritual. And this one is really hard to see because the label is pretty dark. I think it might be something you might want to look into, Johnny. Is the printing on this is very hard to read. Like, I would say it's actually, and I have reasonably good eyes, and I can barely read this. Like, it has cherry smoke, cherry tobacco, black cherry, lost cherry, bitter almond, oud musk, sandalwood, and amber. And you need like a lot of light to see it. I'll be completely honest. But it smells really good. Like, that one actually smells like cherries and almonds, which is pretty nice. On this front, this was Concord grape, black oak currant, bergamot, lavender, rosemary, patchouli, vetiver, cedarwood, and grape musk. It actually doesn't smell bad. I want that to be clear. This doesn't smell bad. It actually smells quite good. And I actually get the musk on the end of that now that I've heard it out loud. But I got a butter of that too, of the Cherry Ritual. And then there's a whole bunch of goodies in here, which is super neat. So I have this, which is hilariously adorable. Genuinely, I think my 5-year-old will probably steal these because I have a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I have all these like skulls and stuff from Rugged. I got one of these from Rugged. She steals this one all the time. And I got this one recently from Bearded Raccoon. That freaking, she steals that all the time too. Just always ends up somewhere else and then back on my desk later. So I'm pretty sure these little things will probably disappear. And that's okay. But got that, and then we got some stickers here. Some really cool ones, actually. Look at that. There's that one. We got this one, which looks real pretty. I'm not 100% sure on this front, but I think that Zach Reynolds might actually design some of these, because I've seen some of his stuff that he's doing lately, and it looks exactly like this. But there's another one from Essentials Earth that's really pretty. And then finally we got their big label, their big logo, which looks awesome. And honestly, I take every one of these I make and get, and I turn them into magnets. So like, there's one. I just stick it onto magnetic sticker paper and then cut around it as best as I can, and it looks like that. Did the same thing with this bearded raccoon one, which is pretty sweet, or bearded rack, I guess. You would call it bearded rack instead of the raccoon, but lions, I did yours. Here's one. I did the others as well, the couple others that I have, but I figured I'd show you this one because it's about the best looking one. And not knocking the stickers, I'm just saying like it's the best looking of the ones I cut out of yours. But yep, got all those. I actually found this really cool. I actually took the I took one of the imprints of Dark Blessing. Dark Blessing has these on their like envelopes. I actually peeled off a bunch of the paper, and then just stuck a magnet to it, and now it's actually a magnet. And as you can see behind me over here and over here, there's just magnets everywhere. I need some place to store it, and I haven't figured out how to do that or where to do that, so they're all just kind of hanging out over here on my desk until I can find a good spot for them. But there's all that, which is cool. The that was Essentials Earth. So Johnny Herrera, thank you. That was actually really excellent. Love that. Next up in the pecking order here is the Dark Blessing. And Brennan Scud is actually a really cool guy too. And oh, yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, Lions. It's actually really cool. It's a fun. It's the amount of stickers you gave me too is really generous. Thank you. They're awesome stickers. But so out of this, I actually opened this card already because I got a black version of that imprint that I'm going to turn into a magnet also, and tore that off the card. But it was a card of thanks, which was very nice of him to send. But in here we got all this stuff here, and I love the packaging because the packaging is actually really neat. I mean, it's in paper, which is really nice, this really nice thick paper. And then he puts like one of these pieces of black tissue paper over the top, kind of gives it that mysterious look, and then puts the card on top of that. It looks really fun. But anyway, so for this one, I actually grabbed this on the recommendation of Dwight Kirkpatrick, I think is his name. But Cinderfruit actually smells really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Cinderfruit is really nice. It's got a spice to it, but it's also citrusy, which is excellent. So I won't pull out all the crazy amount of bottles because I have the 3 bottles in here for the actual like oils, and they come in this nice satin bag, which is nice also. I know there's other people that do that, but it fits his aesthetic and his theme very well. I'm pulling all the bottles out, screw it. So we got that one. These are kind of hard to save, these these bags, so we're not going to try to save them that much this time around, or at least on these, because they're taped shut. Oh no! Oh, Brennan, you're going to be real sad. I'm going to have to call you or something. Let me make sure that I'm not crazy. Just make sure that these are the same. I think you accidentally sent me 2 Forge and Fires. Yep. He accidentally sent me 2 Forging Fires, bro. That's fine. So I have, unless it was my fault and I'm stupid, but, and that's possible. I have made mistakes of doing that kind of stuff, but here's this one. Forge and Fire is awesome. It's smoked spice and black forge fire, and it smells super masculine. Like, that's a real masculine scent. It's delicious. And then we obviously have Cinderfruit, which is right here. I also picked up this Violet Razor because it smelled and sounded delicious. I forget what the profile is on this, but it's also got that masculine scent, but it's a little bit more of the it's a little bit more floral on the floral side, but matte, not to the point where it would give you a headache. Like, it actually smells like florally, but it's not as floral as, say, like some other brands are with their florals. But anyway, that is Dark Blessing. Dark Blessing is awesome. Thank you, sir. And then we have a fun little care package from Zach Reynolds. I bought something from him, a couple things from him, and he just sent me a bunch of stuff from Rugged, which is awesome. And I'm like beyond appreciative of it. So in here, he sent me 2 skulls, by the way, 2 of these, which was fun. Thank you, sir. But he sent me this one, which is Yankee Clipper. And that's the scent profile right there. Sea spray, lime zest, apple eucalyptus, all spiced rum clove, cedarwood, tobacco leaf, ambergris, and vanilla bean. That's a lot, but I'll tell you what, it smells real good. It's got a little bit of apple, but you get a lot of the spice, like the allspice and the clove. That's really nice in there. And then he sent me this. I have an oil for this, and I needed a butter for Captain Carver. And he sent me a whole flippin' liquid gold butter of Captain Carver. I mean, dude, you're a legend. It's awesome too. So thank you greatly for that. And then we got this set, which is one of the things I bought from him. I actually think I bought the Captain Carver too, but he sent me this, which is a custom, I think, that was available at some point, but it's one that's kind of hard to find, but it smells delicious. It's Silas's Soot. And Silas's Soot is raspberry lemonade, raspberry sorbet, charcoal, ozone, patchouli, gunpowder, and musk. And that artwork right there that looks really good, that is a Lucas Hall original. And it looks so good. And it's Silas Soot, not Silas's. Don't listen to me. Grammar was never my strong suit, but got all those. Got the cologne here that's really nice. And then I have a butter. And it really does smell delicious. It's very raspberry and very, it's actually quite sooty. In a good way, not a bad way. Just, it's a sooty, it's like, Silas Soot. Duh. Anyway, the thing that I think excites me the most are these 2 bottles. Because I have 2 of the 5, I have 2 of the 5 from the Rum and the Reckless set from Rugged. And it's Rum Wrecker Ruby, and I have Shandy Sandy. Zach had 2 others, and I was beyond excited to see it. Lions, are you talking about this one? This one is from Rugged. I didn't get it specifically from Rugged. This one actually was from a guy named Zach Reynolds, who has been awesome to work with and talk to, and he sent me these. I bought a couple of them from him, but also also was given some of these things because he wanted me to try them, which is really, really super cool. Anyway, those two that I have are now being supplemented by these two, and then I'll only be missing 2 others. But the 2 that I have today is Pogleg Lucy, which has a profile of pineapple, orange, creamsicle, guava colada, Palo Santo, mahogany, sea salt, smoked vanilla, and sandalwood. Dude. This is the one that I think he wanted me to try the most, is because it just... Oh, dude, it's so good, though. Like, and I was talking to Wyatt Guillory this morning, and he actually has and has been sitting on all of these for a while and loves these scents. This is like one of his favorite scents from the summertime from Rugged. So I'm excited to have Pogleg Lucy, but I'm also excited to have Muddle May. Look at this. There's another one. Muddle May. Muddle May is that. I don't know if it's backwards for you or not. It probably is. So I'll read it. Muddled mint, lime zest, pink pepper, dark rum, sugarcane, basil, cedar, and oak wood. I was not ready for how good this smells, but it smells, it's so good, man. Like, it almost has a pineapple-y smell, but I know that's definitely coming from the lime zest, but the muddled mint in there is just so nice. It's an unexpected scent, but anyway, those are those. And then he sent me 2 of these from Dead Smooth, who I have been wanting to try, but I have not had the opportunity to try. So he sent me this one, which is Jolly Rotten from them, and that's green apple, sugar, lemon, free candy from that van is the description on the back. Sorry, guys. And that smells really good, dude. That smells like a green Jolly Rancher. And I'll be honest, I don't even mind that. The green Jolly Ranchers were one of my favorite. But the other one he sent me was this one, which is Gallivanting. And this one's fizzy pop, lime, spices, cedar, and vanilla. Let's give that. That one smells really good too, though. That one smells really good. That's gonna be fun. Can't wait to try that one too. And I will probably have to grab more from Dead Smooth as a result, but thanks, Zach. That was awesome. The last thing I want to show you guys that I'm slightly hesitant to show you, only because I'm hesitant to show because I don't want, like, I'm hoping it gets picked for a scent of the month this month, because I think it's just really good, and generally speaking, I probably feel that way with most creations that I get from Nick, but I mean, this one he freaking killed, and it was a late entry to the game because I wasn't sure if I wanted to submit a second one or not. So when I submitted the idea to him, he thought the idea was actually quite good, so we ran with it. Anyway, the second one that I actually made was this one, and it's called Zolotl's Ember, and it's a Cinco de Mayo one because I didn't have a Cinco de Mayo scent at the time, so I figured why not make one specifically for me that I like, and so we went with this, and this is what it looks like. This is the artwork. And this also is a original by Lucas Hall. And thank you, Lucas, by the way, for the artwork. It's freaking stunning. It's amazing, and I love the heck out of that. And it's literally perfect. But the scent profile on this is Mezcal Accord, Blue Agave, Blood Orange, Smoked Chili Pepper, roasted cacao, cinnamon bark, dark amber, vetiver, guaiac wood, and tonka bean. Guys, this is real good. Like, I opened it up already and smelled it, and it's it's so good. It's the cacao. Like, I can't tell you like specifically. Yeah, it's kind of gone on. I've washed my hands several times, but so out of the bottle, you smell a lot of that cacao and mezcal accord, and a little bit of that blood orange, but as it dries down on my skin, that the cacao kind of darkens, and then the amber, cinnamon bark, guaiac wood, and tonka really start to come through and take over that kind of scent. But that mezcal accord and blue agave and blood orange still sticks around, and it gives this sweetness to it, which is really nice. But I'm excited to have this finally. So I got it, and I also got I got a liquid butter with it. That art is freaking dope. Lucas, you killed it, man. I mean, seriously, I can't hype Lucas up enough. If you do customs, either through, you know, Rugged or through anyone else, even Wagner's does some customs, have him do some artwork for you for that. He's worth it, truly. But I also got a cologne for this because I thought, you know, if I'm gonna go all in, well, let's go all in, you know. So I got all those things, and then he sent obviously some real nice goodies here. This is fun. So I have a green pants pirate already. Now I got a purple pants pirate. This is excellent. Now maybe my daughter can take one. She can have the purple one. She likes purple. Purple's one of her favorite colors. Excuse me, guys. I'm still getting over sickness, but... And now, this is cool. Look at that. I got this really cool sword. Another metal sword. These swords are dope looking. So we got that. Got another one of these. Awesome iterations of Rugged Pirates stuff from the Star Wars time. And then I got a pin, bro. Look at that. Pin is dope. Put that right there or something. So anyway, that's everything. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go get some water, and then it looks like I'm gonna have to go pick up my little one from school. So, of course, as always, we're saving our bags, because that came in handy the other day when I had to send off a bunch of stuff. So we got a purple pirate, and then Nick also sent a note saying thank you so much. Love how this one turned out, Nick, and I appreciate you, Nick. Thank you so much for the custom. Zach, thank you for the care package. Clint, Brennan, I'm gonna be in touch with you shortly, probably. Gosh, who else am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anyone. I hope I'm not, anyway. Oh, Johnny Herrera at Essentials Earth. Thank you. Boy. Okay. There we go. Better. I'm gonna let you guys go. So, go. I'll mimic Tim the Tatman. Say, go tell somebody you love them. Catch you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.